Shark Week superfans know that sharks bite and eat a lot. Take a look at our picks for 3 of the best, bloodiest, wildest feeding frenzies. Kicking things off, Shark Week alums Andy Casagrande and Mark Addison dive into a black-tip shark feeding frenzy to film shark bites as never before and win a bronze medal in 2010's Into the Shark Bite.
This is actually the black-tip bite cam. Just get it right into the mouth and see if they bite.
We got a bite. I don't know what it looks like. Yeah. It was just chaos. I couldn't see a thing.
What could possibly top a pack of hungry black-tip sharks? How about 27 great whites devouring a dead whale? Marine biologist Rocky Strong nabs the silver for what is likely the largest mass feeding ever recorded on film in 2001's Air Jaws.
It looks to be several days dead, but it's washed up on the beach today. Local authorities have towed it out here offshore, and of course there are already 15 sharks or so in this vicinity, and they're just going crazy. That's a 15-foot shark, and it's just removed 35, 40 pounds of whale flesh in one bite. It's about the dumbest thing I've ever done. Anything for a good picture. Watch out, Johnny.
Thought that whale feeding frenzy was cool? Check out our unbelievable gold medalist. Riley Elliott and Andy Casagrande were the first to ever document tiger sharks feeding on cow carcasses off the coast of Norfolk Island in this mind-blowing moment from 2019's The Sharks of Headstone Hell.
This is something they've been doing for centuries on this island because they can't risk contaminating the groundwater by burying it on the land.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Why throw an organic, recyclable cow in a landfill on land when you could feed it to sharks? It went from being like one dominant female in there feeding to like a whole new group of tigers rolled in.
They lined up and it was intimidating as hell.
They don't want us anywhere near their scavenge, and it was enough to realize we should get out.
Biggest question you might have is, what were the cows doing there? It's a small island in the middle of the Pacific. They don't want to bury and contaminate the groundwater. So for decades, they've disposed of the organic waste into the ocean. Tiger sharks have learned en masse to capitalize on it. Thank you, Shark Week, and thank all you for watching.
Stay sharky, my friends.
Watching Shark Week from the safety of the couch, it's hard to remember that shark experts have put themselves in very real danger. Here are 3 of Shark Week's most harrowing horror stories. Shark Week regular Chris Fallows narrowly escaped disaster when he lost communication with his safety team after being rammed by hungry sharks in this bronze medal clip from 2014's Air Jaws, Fin of Fury.
What they're doing is an act of curiosity. They don't have hands like we do. It's their way of feeling out things. He came straight in to show me who was boss.
If you think being butted by angry sharks is a nightmare, being bitten is an unimaginable horror. Silver medal shark expert Dr. Eric Ritter was studying a group of bull sharks in chum-filled water when a spotter failed to alert him to an approaching shark. Dr. Ritter lost his entire calf muscle in the brutal attack in 2003's Anatomy of a Shark Bite.
The very first second when I felt something's going to happen, I only felt a bump. The bump is not unusual. If you work with sharks, they bump you once in a while to check you out. And then I felt kind of pain. I realized, okay, she got me.
As scientists, we take risks. Sometimes that price is going to come pretty costly, and Eric paid it.
In the history of Shark Week, there's only one moment that could possibly take the gold. Australian Navy diver Paul de Gelder's bone-chilling account of a bull shark attack from 2013's I Escaped from Jaws remains the most haunting horror story.
I was actually on my first run, and I looked over my left shoulder, and before I looked back, there was a huge whack in my leg. And then I looked down, and there's this massive shark's head attached to me. And I went to take my first stroke out of the water to get away, and I lifted my hand up, and it was gone. I could have either gone one of two ways. I could have hated the sharks, or I could do the responsible thing and understand that I was in the shark's ocean. I was flapping around on the surface in a black wetsuit and a pair of fins looking like an injured seal, and realize that it really wasn't the shark's fault.
Gold medal for my first ever Shark Week appearance. Now, that shark attack changed the whole direction of my life. I went from being an elite athlete and soldier to a double amputee in the blink of an eye. But by utilising all of the lessons that I'd learned in life and military, I managed to create an even more amazing life. And now, not only am I not afraid of sharks like I was before, but I strive to protect them and share their jawesomeness with the world.
We scoured the archives to bring you 3 sharktastic moments where sharks and machines went head-to-head, or should we say, mouth to metal. Spoiler alert, the machines don't win. His near miss from 2018's Great White Abyss nabs the bronze.
Oh, we've got sharks all around us now. All of a sudden, they just appeared out of nowhere. Look how amped up they are, dude. Holy wow! Holy whoa, out of nowhere! Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
How do you win a silver medal? Make your own submarine. Shark Week experts are always inventing gadgets that get them closer to the sharks they study. Case in point, Dave Rigg's awesome invention which allowed him to film great whites exploring their world with very large teeth. Check out 2015's Super Predator.
Given the evidence we've collected, we could be looking at a huge shark. You're looking at somewhere around 35 feet long. When you start putting people into submersible machines, it's all about risk.
Down on the right!
We just wanted to make sure it can stand up to a bump and a nudge from a big predator. Oh, yeah. There's a really big shark right there. Oh, don't bite it. Out of this dodgy situation.
We've seen sharks destroying lots of expensive equipment in our bronze and silver moments. But this great white put the competition to shame when he obliterated SharkCam, a robotic submarine used to track and film sharks. Who's taking home the gold? This insane moment from 2014's Jaws Strikes Back.
We were tracking a white shark with SharkCam at 300 feet deep when out of the abyss came another white shark, bit onto the vehicle and started just beating it up, trying to eat the vehicle.
Oh my God!
It's time to recognize and celebrate the 3 most bravest Shark Week moments. The bronze medal goes to Shark Week alum and fearless shark photographer Andy Casagrande for risking life and limbs to further shark knowledge by helping to tag a 3,000-pound, 18-foot-long great white known as Joan of Shark in this clip from 2015's Bride of Jaws.
It's got a saltwater dissolve link, a VHF pinger. Trickiest part is getting it on the fin.
Bump coming up! This is close. Look at that. Yeah.
Okay, that was close call.
He's our silver medalist and aerialist. Bear Grylls is not known for his restraint, but jumping out of a helicopter into shark-infested waters during this insane moment from 2018's Bear vs. Shark was out there, even for him. If jumping out of a helicopter into shark-laced waters grabbed a silver, what would you have to do to nail the gold? Paul DeGelder and James Glancy agreed to be shipwrecked for 43 hours without food or water, surrounded by ferocious oceanic white-tip sharks to see what was more deadly, the sea or the sharks. It's been called Shark Week's most dangerous experiment, and it crushed the gold. Take a look at 2018's Shark Wrecked.
Whoa! We're screwed.
There's a lot of quite big males.
Definitely more aggressive.
Light levels are really dropping. This is the time when white tips turn on.
I did not ever think I'd be stupid enough to do this.
Hi, it's James Glancy from Shark Week, and I am honoured to be given a gold award. But I'd like to say thank you to all the scientists and conservationists that do so much to try and save vulnerable and endangered species of sharks all around the world. Thanks very much, guys, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
디스커버리 샤크위크. 오직 디스커버리에서만 만나실 수 있습니다.